getting stuff set up. These videos just don't make themselves. I'm gonna take y'all back to the early days of the channel. That's my little Sony Handycam. That's what I started out with before I got all the GoPros and the DJI. What's up, guys? We're over here in the field. Just finished a little 6-acre farm up last night, and unloading off the combine. We didn't bring the truck over here last night, so we got the truck sitting out on the road. The culvert's too small to get the big truck in this field, but we're over there unloading them. They pretty dusty. We got this perforated auger on this combine, and if you see that stuff falling out, that's little tiny beans that really didn't mature out like they ought to. This perforated auger is normally not a problem. Like, it lets dust and stuff like that out, but on a year like this, I don't know, you might lose a quarter of a bushel every unload. It ain't like it really matters, and ain't like it really, them little seed really weigh a lot. But once we get it unloaded, we're fixing to head down the road and move to the next farm. Well, we're going to see what a difference one rain makes. This farm over here caught one more rain that we didn't get at home. So we're going to see whether it made a difference or not. It caught a rain about a week to a week and a half before we got a good rain at the shop. So I'm anxious to see. They look a whole lot better. They look like pretty beans. All my beans this year, you know, they look like pretty decent beans. They look the same as the double crops I always cut. They're just 10 bushel off. What you do, what you do. Guessing they get out of third gear. Difference 2/10 of an inch of rain makes. It is a totally different story over here on this farm. You know, that is one advantage of being spread out, is sometimes you'll catch a rain on in one area of the country that you didn't get somewhere else, and kind of spread your risk out a little bit. That is one advantage of being spread out like we are. It's a pretty good old rolling hill farm. Made some pretty good crop off of it. We're about, as of right now, we're 5 bushel ahead of where we were at the shop. And that gap is growing more beans we cut. And these beans, they don't look any better than what we cut at the shop. But I reckon the beans have more weight to them. They did get a little taller. Did get a little more height on them. But we're cutting along here about 3.7 miles but they're way better than what we was cut. You know, more typically what we typically see in wheat bean yields. Hayfield, he got some pretty fescue out there. It's looking good. See some clover in a place or two. You can definitely tell the places that had more moisture, like this swag here. Let's see what it jumps up to. You know, I thought that would jump higher than that. There's always a little delay with these yield monitors. Big difference. Well, let's haul to our third granary of the year. I left him with a straight line to cut. We'll see if it's still straight when I get back. Gonna get old Blue here, and we're fixing to go to Mason Hall. Got 1,200 bushel sold down at Mason Hall, and we're over here at Yorkville. I like to go down there just for the simple fact it's a lot easier driving. Don't have to go through all them red lights and dire. See, that's the good thing about these Freightliners and these big steering wheels. If you have a flat, you can take your steering wheel off and use it as a wheel. Back when they made trucks. When we get back, I'll call your mama to come get you all.
open fatty cord. And let me show you. Go in here. Kitten corn. And so the guy do this. Do this. And do that again. Whoa, the number I need to calculate. Hi, here we are.
Or no. Down there at Mason Hall Grain. Tyson, when they come in, they made a lot of, the first 2 years, they made a lot of people mad, and this is where they all come, was down here at the Mason Hall Grain. And so this is where the line is these days, apparently. A lot of dairy customers down here. We're on the short rows of 2021, folks. Well, that's a pretty cool picture of you and the moon in the background. I was videoing and I got to smelling gas, and I thought, ain't nothing on the combine that is gas. And this turd's over here filling the compressor up with gas. 2-stroke gas. Walton, the compressor's gonna smoke a little bit tomorrow. It's okay. Alright, give me the top so I can put the top back on. From now on, you ask for help, okay?
Okay.
I appreciate you trying to help, but Sometimes you need to ask before you do it, okay?
I don't know how to talk. I did.
Well, what'd you do with it? Bob's gonna be mad if you lost the top to his gas can.
I lost it.
Well, guys, we're like 0.3 acres and Robert's having to dump. Somebody's cutting beans across the field, whoa. This is how dusty the beans are. Chase down there in Mason Hall opened the gate to let the beans in the pit, and he just disappeared. You couldn't even see him. Mason Hall grain is
What is that?
That's a camera showing the beans. They are filled up, but we got our contract filled. That's the main thing. I feel sorry for the other guys. I don't know what they're going to do, but we got our contract full, and that's what we needed. Well, we had one field of wheat beans that actually made what they were supposed to make, or made decent. The rest of the wheat beans sucked. Which, I mean, I guess they could have been worse, but they could have been a heck of a lot better. When they're 10 bushel below where you normally are, it's not good. And 10 bushel times $12.80 is $128 an acre of profit. Just up in smoke because it didn't rain. Over here make 10 bushel better because they got 2/10 of a rain a week and a half before the beans at the shop. Who would have thought 2/10 of an inch is a bushel difference in 10 bushel? But that's that. We're gonna wrap her up for the night. We'll come back, clean the combine up in the morning, take the rest of the beans off, and put an end to this 2021 harvest season.